Hello, I'm Vice Mayor Linda Bartz, and I am here with a new edition of Helping Hands. Today, it's my pleasure to have Nancy Brown from the Parent Academy on my show. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited about you being here. Can you tell me, because my first thought of Parent Academy is that it's got to be a school, but I know it's not a school. So talk to me a little bit about what the Parent Academy is.
I'd love to. Parent Academy is a nonprofit organization that offers free services for parents in St. Lucie County. The array of services that we offer is a personalized linkage to existing resources in the community, so kind of like a personal 211, if you will. We also do workshops on a wide variety of subjects. Workshops to help parents help their children achieve in school, academically, behaviorally, emotionally. Workshops on topics such as financial literacy, topics like bullying, how to prevent bullying, what to do if your child is being bullied. And then we have a lot of workshops that the parents and the children do together, that the goal is to help the parents identify learning goals that they can do right in their own home to help their children achieve. Some of the other services that we offer are adult literacy classes. We have classes that are in pre-GED with the goal of helping to move parents onto Indian River State College in their programs, as well as ESOL classes if the parent needs to improve their English acquisition. We are very proud that we can also offer the National Work Readiness Credential, which is a nationally recognized work readiness credential that a parent can obtain.
And what is that? What does that do?
It is NWRC, or National Work Readiness Credential, is a credential that the parent can achieve by passing a nationally administered exam, and it tells an employer that this individual has a threshold of math competency, reading competency, and decision making that's been deemed appropriate and necessary to be successful in an entry-level job in the workplace.
Wonderful.
So it gives the employer confidence that this applicant who has this credential meets a certain threshold. It was established by a group from the National Chamber of Commerce, representatives and other leaders in the business industry, to ensure that the areas that business leaders felt necessary for applicants, that it was built into this. So what we do is we offer the course to prepare people to take the exam, and we also offer the exam. And one of the things that Parent Academy has done is purchase the cost of the exam so that a parent can take it free of cost, because Parent Academy is paying that cost. And then we also have had multiple requests for citizenship classes. So we will be starting citizenship classes in the fall.
And when you're targeting the parents and the children, are you targeting school-age children or parents of younger children, toddlers?
We target any parent who may be an expectant parent, to a parent of a child approaching graduation. For example, some of the workshops that we do help the parent and the student make good decisions regarding their college application. So, for example, we would bring in Indian River State College, not just to pass out literature, but to really walk the student and the parent through the entire application process from beginning to end, including the financial applications for financial aid, scholarship applications, the whole calendar for applying. One of the things that makes us very sad is when we talk to a parent and find out that they missed a deadline.
Yes.
Just because they didn't know. So we're trying to bridge that gap as well.
What I like to hear is that you are similar to 211 because you're not reinventing the wheel, and you are using or referring off to so many of the services that we presently have, which we have a lot of services in this community.
We do.
Unfortunately, so many people don't know about them, and which is my goal in getting people on here so that people can call and say, hey, you know, I need some help with my child. And certainly before they're in, hopefully before they're in distress, as we all get to at some point with our kids for some reason. So it's really a good fit there. Now, you haven't been, you're a 501c3.
Yes.
You've not been organized for a long time, because I had Brad on the show at one point.
Yes.
Just before the Parent Academy was actually moving. So it sounds to me like we're coming to, you've bridged that gap. How about the clients? Are you getting people in?
Between July 1 of 2012 and May 23rd of 2013, in just the workshops that we offer, we serve 1,329 parents. And those are all parents who come to us voluntarily. We've served over 100 additional parents in the adult literacy classes, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of parents who've called us to help make a connection to an existing community service. We have linked parents to Castle, to the Early Learning Coalition, to Albee Head Start, to our mental health resources, and the college, and in River State College, just all kinds of resources. While we use our 211 and we love it, we find that sometimes the parent needs to talk to somebody to figure
Absolutely.
out what it is that would really meet their need. And if we can't find something that meets their need, the other thing that we do is we document that so we can turn that over to community leaders and funders such as Children's Services Council, United Way, to let them know that this is a need that we're seeing at Parent Academy, just to keep them in the loop.
And where are you located?
We are located in Fort Pierce, just north of Midway Road on US 1, at in a shopping center called Coral Square.
I know where that is.
Long-time Fort Pierce and Port St. Lucie residents will remember it used to be Jefferson's Plaza.
Yes.
And it's been totally rebuilt. It's at 2940 South US 1, and we're in Suite C12 down by Quest Medical Labs.
So hopefully this is going to be an outlet for people to know how to get a hold of you. But typically, you've served a lot of people. How are they getting the message out there?
We are using invitations such as the one you gave us to appear on this show to let people know that we're here. But Vice Mayor Bartz, the thing that we have learned is our greatest source of people coming to us has been word of mouth. Somebody comes and then they bring other people. So we use the traditional marketing that you might imagine, but the word of mouth has been when we ask the question, how did you hear about Parent Academy? They say someone at my place of work, someone in my neighborhood, someone at where I worship shared it with me, and here I am.
There is nothing better than that, because when you're doing a good job, when you have served somebody, they're turning around and going, you know what? they may be able to help you. Why don't you give them a call? So I agree, word of mouth is and obviously you're doing a good job if they're pulling that many people in.
We try very hard.
And you're doing some fundraising?
We are. We are, as all of our wonderful nonprofits in the community, we're always in a fundraising mode. And we are having a breakfast, a community breakfast, on August 27th at Brennedy at Tradition at 8:30 to 9:30, so it's only 1 hour. And it's not just a fundraiser, it's a friend raiser. So even if you're not in the spirit to make a donation, we want to let people know about Parent Academy. So please come, give us a call and RSVP, and we'll welcome you with open arms.
Well, I will definitely be there, but let's hope that certainly, and if anybody calls the city regarding that, we can get that forwarded on to you.
I appreciate it.
But I'm very excited about the new service. It's, again, our kids are so important, and unfortunately when they are born we don't have any manual that tells us what we're going to face. And you know, I had 3 children, each totally different, no manual that said you do this and it works for all 3, because it doesn't. So we all hit those points where it's somebody to talk to, some direction, and knowing that we have these services out in the community. So I'm really, really pleased to have you here.
Thank you.
So, and I hope we'll have you back and we'll hear more about the great things that you guys are doing. I know that you have a wonderful board of directors, so
We do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this message.